Alright everybody, what is going on? Needs more drums back in our Griffin, Indiana series in Farming Simulator 22. Apologies again, my voice is still not super great, but it's way better than it was, and I'm feeling a lot better than it was in the last video, so I figured before I go on my vacation here for a week, I'm going to get a little bit of recording done, and yeah, hopefully you guys will see this video very soon, probably after my vacation, but still, gotta be prepared. But anyway, so picking up where we left off, we got our barley, yeah, barley planted in all of our fields. I have everything fertilized and all the herbicide down, so that is done. And now it is December, which means it is time to sell our harvest from last year, which is our oats. So if you look at the market real quick, it seems like this is a pretty good time to sell. You know, it's kind of at its highest point. I remember this was up at about 1,100 bucks last year. Now it's saying the high is $1,083, and H Millen is still taking them for 11.18. So a few more bucks. So I think that's where we're gonna go for now. Should be pretty simple enough. So let me go ahead and get this everything hooked up and ready to go, and we'll get on our way. I actually forgot it was fine where it was because we're unloading, not loading. Anyway, this is just your friendly reminder, if you are enjoying the series or if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. That would be fantastic. If you're already subscribed, great. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, do all three. It would really help, and I really appreciate it. Not sure how many guys are here for the Farming Simulator series, but hopefully a few of you. So thanks for coming back, and if you're new, thanks for checking us out. So let's go ahead, and I think you can still drive through this. Let me just double check to make sure I don't crush anything. Yeah. Okay, all tires and tracks. Okay, we can still do it. All right, good. So let's go ahead and load this up. And while this is loading up, I'll just go ahead and drive over there, and then I'll let you guys know how much we make off of our first load, and then I'll just do all the rest so that you guys don't have to sit through this, because this mill is quite a long ways away. So I'm like the other side of the map over there in that back corner. So I'm going to go ahead and drive over there, and I will talk to y'all in a second. All right. That is a little bit more than I thought. I thought we'd only get about 10,000 bucks a load, but it looks like we're getting over 12 as of right now. So that is fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and run back to the farm and do about 4 more of these trips, because we had about 50,000 liters in the silo. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I will bring you guys back in once I have dropped everything off and gotten all of our harvest income. Alright guys, just dropping off our last load of oats here from our previous harvest. So far just at over 100 grand, which is not too bad at all. So we made about 50 grand from that harvest, and then plus the bales, I think we're like another 15 or something, or 7 or something, I don't remember. But either way, not too bad for a harvest now that we got that bigger field. So looking forward to making some more substantial income rather than making like 12 grand a year from everything. Now we're up over 50, so cannot complain at all. Yeah, well, now that we got that done, that's pretty much all that we have to do for now. I am going to head back to the farm, and then we can pretty much just wait until the spring or the summer. I think early summer, I think, is when we're going to be harvesting our barley. So we could just head back and relax for a few months, and then I will chat with you guys in a little bit when it is time for the harvest. See you soon. All right, and good morning, everybody. It is the first day of June. Beautiful summer day. Looks like our barley is all ready for harvest. So let's go and head to the store and go ahead and grab a harvester. But actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and just check the weather here. So it looks like today and tomorrow are going to be our best days to harvest, because it looks like we got some rain coming. So yeah, we'll definitely be able to get all this done probably today, actually, on even including our big field, so we can at least get everything harvested today and then probably everything baled tomorrow. And yeah, still don't really have a place to put any bales yet, so I might just have to sell them. And again, let's take a look at the price. Probably going to be pretty small or pretty low. Yeah, so again, what are we at? 70? Okay, well, not as terrible as last time. I think last time we had to sell for 60. So if we can get it tomorrow and still get, closer to $70, I don't know. I mean, it'll be the best we can do. Whatever, better than letting it sit on the field and not make us any money. So we'll do what we can. But yeah, let's go ahead and get harvesting today so that we can just make some progress. Let's go to the store. All right, so I'm thinking for today, since we do have a bigger field, I would like to, instead of getting, one of these, typically I like to go for these old class harvesters, but I think today we might go with the TX32, a little throwback to the old Farming Simulator 19, where this was the first harvester that you got when you opened up a brand new game in the American map. So little throwback, never hurts anybody. But yeah, I think this will be a good one for us. Not too expensive, but it's got a little bit pretty decent capacity. Definitely perfect for our size of the farm. Let's go ahead and lease this guy. $3,000 plus we have to pick up a header. Let's go ahead and do that. And once we get this hooked up, we will be good to go to get harvesting. So probably start with our small fields and then go to our big one last. But see you guys on the field. Let's get started. Alright guys, so we are just getting done with our last field, and it is pretty late in the night. It's almost like 10 p.m. I think. Yep. And so we'll get this done, get this harvester returned back to the store before we have to pay for another day once the clock strikes midnight. So yeah, so we'll get this back and returned, and then probably just jump back in the morning when we then we'll go and start getting stuff to bale. So we have another sunny day tomorrow, and then we got some rain coming, so we got to get all this straw baled and actually sold, since we don't have anywhere to put it yet. Just get that all done tomorrow, which shouldn't be too bad at all. But yeah, took us pretty much the better part of the whole day to harvest this field. A lot of back and forth driving with the our little grain trailer, so that might be something to look at in the future too, is to upgrade that. But for now, can't complain. We have got a pretty good harvest. Pretty good yield this season. I think after this we'll probably be almost at 80,000 liters or so. So I mean, already in the silo. Let's see what we got. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's already 72,000. So yeah, so we should be almost at 80 by the time we drop this last load off. So yeah, just finishing up here, and then I'll see you guys in a second in the morning. All right, guys. So we just got to the store. Another beautiful summer morning here in Griffin. Gotta check out what balers we have available to us to lease. So typically, I like to use, all of these ones are kind of more than what we need, a little bit expensive. And so usually I use like some of these I got these modded ones here, like these older ones. I know in the last video that I did some baling, I used this case one, I think. Today I might actually try this class one. I haven't used this one yet, and I actually was driving home the other day, and I saw, passed by a farm, and the guy had an old John Deere tractor and was using a baler, either this one or something very similar to this. So I'm eager to give it a shot. All right, all hooked up here, ready to go. Head back to the farm. And I think I'm actually just gonna bring you guys back after I get everything baled and loaded up onto the trailer, since, you know, like I said in either the, you know, a couple videos ago, I already did some baling, so you guys already kind of know what I got going on over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this done, and then I'll talk to you guys in a second. So let this guy cross first.
A few moments later.
Right, so we got our bales sold and loaded up on the, well, I guess loaded up and then sold on the other fields, little small ones up by the farm. Now we have this field left to go, and just so you guys get a perspective, I mean, look at the amount of bales that we have in this field. It doesn't seem like a big field, but it's a pretty big field, especially when we're only baling, you know, the small bales with only 5,000 liters. I mean, you just get tons and tons of these. I forget what it was last time, but it was like, I think I had to make like 3 or 4 trips to the sell point with this trailer that holds, I think it holds like 14, maybe something like that. Either way, it's a lot of bales. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and start loading these up, and then I will chat with you guys when we get these all sold. We actually made, take a look here, we actually had a little over 95,000, and we made about, you know, like 4,000, I think it was like 4,600 bucks from our last load of bales, just from the small fields. And that was, you know, only like, it was like 11 bales or something. Like, it wasn't a lot, so the price was low. I think we're at like just under 70 bucks for per 1,000 liters, which is not great. You know, the ideal price is about 90, but you know, we'll take what we can get since we don't really have a place to store them. I think it was a little bit higher than it was last time, so can't really complain. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this. I really like loading up bales and stuff because I get to use this old tractor that has been on our farm since the start. It's always good to jump back into this, kind of use it for some of these smaller jobs. Obviously, it can't really do the things like, you know, cultivating and everything. Now that we have a little bit, I shouldn't even say bigger equipment. It's still small, but it's too big for this guy to kind of handle. It's a little bit of, you know, only about 100 horsepower or so, but no big deal. Still get to use this tractor a lot, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. All right, everybody, and we are just pulling up to the bale sell point here at the animal dealer. Got the last load of bales, took about 3 loads from the big field over there, and it was so satisfying. This last load here, we had just enough bales to fill the trailer when we came back for our 3rd, you know, load to take back. So it was like really nice. That never happens. Things never work out that way. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and sell these, and then we'll be done with the episode for today. Got everything harvested, baled, and you know, next episode we will start getting the fields prepped, and we actually have the money for some. As you can see, we got a pretty hefty sum of money in the bank, so I think we will invest in one piece of new equipment. And I know we sold these bales at a loss, but again, you know, we just had to work with what we could. But yeah, I have a piece of equipment that I want to get to help us out greatly on the farm, and potentially in some contracts as like an extra source of income. So that'll work out really well for us, and I'm really excited to get that. And I forgot that I wanted to go this way with the trailer here, put it over in this garage. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate the support, and I hope you guys all have a great week. As I struggle to get this in here, this always happens. Let's try to take a different approach here. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy your summer, if it is a summer by you. If it's winter, enjoy the winter. But nonetheless, I will see you all in the next episode. Talk to you guys later. Peace.